Welcome to our program. I'm your presenter Ayubu Mzee here in Westminster, the heart and seat not only the British democracy but also the Commonwealth parliamentary democracy. Today I'm here to cover what is called the Somme. This is the centenary of the First World War. At 7:28 a.m., the UK held a national 2-minute silence to mark the moment the first wave of the soldiers went over the top in one of the bloodiest battles of the First World War. The Battle of Somme resulted in over 1 million casualties on all sides throughout the 141-day battle. On the 1st of July, at Westminster's Abbey, an evening service attended by Her Majesty the Queen, followed by an overnight vigil at the grave of the unknown warrior. The Battle of Somme, fought in northern France, was one of the bloodiest of World War I. For 5 months, the British and French armies fought the Germans in a brutal battle of attrition on a 15-mile front. The aims of the battle were to relieve the French army fighting at Vendôme and to weaken the German army. However, the aliens were unable to break through the German lines. In total, there were over 1 million dead and wounded on all sides. The Allies bombarded German trenches for 7 days and then sent 100,000 men over the top to attack the German lines. The day was a disaster for the British. The Germans weathered the artillery fire in deep trenches and came up fighting. As the British soldiers advanced, they were mowed down by machine gun and rifle fire. In total, 19,240 British soldiers lost their lives. It was the bloodiest day in the history of the British Army. However, the French had more success and inflicted big losses than the German troops, in spite of the heavy British losses. Douglas Haig, the British general, agreed to continue the attack. The German soldiers lost territory in the first hours of the battle, when the British troops broke through the lines. However, after this initial success, the British were unable to push forward reinforcements across the confused battlefield or fire enough shells to stop the Germans regrouping. The German army counter-attacked and recovered a lot of lost ground. On the first day, the Germans suffered around 6,000 casualties, most at the hands of the French on the southern part of the Somme. The French, for their part, managed to take all their objectives and suffered very few casualties. The First World War was the first truly global conflict. The battle raged not only as in the trenches of the Western Front, but in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. Huge armies deployed new weapons to devastating effect. Over 9 million soldiers and an unknown number of civilians lost their lives. Empires crumbled, revolution engulfed Russia, and America rose to become a dominant world power.
I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I will say, it is to wage war by sea, land, and air, with all our might, with all the strength that God can give us, to wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark and lamentable catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word: victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory however long and hard the road may be. For without victory there is no survival.